Thanks for joining us today. I'm Jason and you're watching Hunting God's Country. Been getting a lot of questions from past videos from when we went on our trip down to Missouri to Lake of the Ozarks about how we load and unload this pickup camper. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit more explanation of what it is that we do, how we do it, and let's put this thing all together. So there are 4 posts, 4 legs here that hold the camper up on its own. And in order to put the camper into the back of the truck, we actually have to raise it up a little bit. We'll back the truck up underneath the camper, and then we take the legs back up in order to set the camper down into the bed of the truck. Now in this case, I actually have, and you'll see them a little bit later, there's 4 4x4s that we've cut to length, and we set those underneath of the camper. The purpose for that is for the camper to actually sit up high enough that we can use our ratchet straps to tie them down to the hold down, the tie downs inside the bed of the truck, because otherwise it sits so close to the rail, there's only a ½ inch there, there's no way to get your arm in there to clamp it down. A lot of people use rails underneath that go across the frame to tie them down on the outside. I don't, just because I don't want those big bulky things hanging out on the side of my truck, and I don't have the camper on very often. So when I do, I just tie it down straight to the truck and it works fine. This is lightweight. This Palomino is only 1,590 pounds. So we don't really need to have it extra strapped down, extra heavy. So stay tuned, follow along, and you'll see how we get this thing ready to go into the truck. Got about 4 more inches to go. That's going to be pretty close, but we'll get you a little bit more here, just to be safe. I'll tell you what, this contraption right here, this is super awesome because using a drill is a whole lot faster than the hand crank that comes with it. And your arms get really tired. With this, only your thumb or finger gets tired. All right, gonna give it a little bit more and then we'll back the truck in and see how close we are. All right, let's get a look. Well, it looks pretty close. I'm going to back the truck up now and we'll see how close we are. Make sure we have enough clearance. Alrighty, so let me show you something here. We have on the front of this, there's a couple of big bump blocks. So those are set so that you obviously don't smash this up against your window and on the front of the bed. So that block is set up there. And then looking back here, we've got a gap down the side next to our wheel well. Trying to make it even gap over here. I'm a little bit off center, but pretty close. And then you see the space we have underneath here onto our 4x4s. So now that we're all the way forward, we'll go ahead and lower this down and we'll get it set right down tight and get it clamped down. It's just that easy. Nothing to it. Just a little bit at a time, try to take both sides down evenly. And if you take the back down first, it helps to keep it from sliding backwards. The bump blocks that you saw where it sits up against the front of the bed, if you come down on the front too fast, that'll actually swoop back and then you'll end up with a gap there. So bringing the back down first helps to keep that forward pressure so those rub blocks will slide right down the front of the bed. Okay, all set, it's down, it's sitting on the blocks, and now you can see the gap that we have in here. there's enough room for me to put my arm in here, and then I can reach down and reach the tie down so that I can have that anchor down tight. So we'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Nothing to it. You guys can all do it. It's pretty simple. Just be smart about how you do it. Thanks for watching. Shoot straight, keep the fire going, like and subscribe.